Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History and Wargame World with my Waterloo game. In memory of Jim McDonald, we have completed turns 3 and 4. So we just completed 9:30 p.m. So turn 5 will be 10 a.m. and the mud will be gone. The sun is above us and the mud is dried out. So half movement, we no longer have the half movement issues. So the fast scan of the table. It's been ferocious fighting, hand-to-hand combat. The French have not been able to break into Plaisance at all. And it's quite frustrating at that point. So we're going to pause the camera, take it around, show you some of the highlights of the last two turns. Well, we'll start over here. The French columns, they're all locked in melee. They've caused some casualties to the British and the riflemen that are in this building complex, but they have not been able to break their morale, nor do enough damage to push in. Let's go check the center section. All right, this is the center right flank of the French, and you can leave your comments. My old guard, middle guard, and young guard are there. Of course, we're going to have Prussians arrive on that right flank in about 8 more turns, so I got to keep some of the guard troops ready to deal with that. But what I am preparing now is, that's all heavy guard cavalry and some lancers. The only thing in their way straight ahead across that field that is now dry are 2 battalions of guard heavy cavalry. My plan is, if I get some comments from a few people, is to take all of that cavalry all the way across that field and crack the center. There's no infantry support. Now over here on this side, we'll pause the camera and I'll realign my video camera. Well, it's interesting here on this side. I put out skirmishers. They fire at half effect and take half casualties, and they cover my marching columns. There are 2 British regiments ahead of me. They're regular line, and next turn, hoping they will get, we'll just push them out of the way. All right, Hougoumont. Well, it's been a tough fight, and I'll pause the camera and move to a better position to show that close up. Well, here's the Hougoumont fight. The British have taken some casualties. A guard unit rolled snake eyes, anything but snake eyes, and they fell back. Other guard unit, I voluntarily pulled them back. All these different columns are forcing their way through. They've taken a lot of casualties. I mean, I've lost 1 full battalion, and 2 other battalions are both at half strength. So the French, I poured an entire corps into this right off the bat, and I didn't want to make the same mistake that Napoleon did, is send in piecemeal units and get bogged down. So I threw in 8 full battalions, everything that I had on this flank, to take Hougoumont. And that cavalry, I lost quite a bit of my light cavalry charging those 2 guns that aren't there anymore, but I did take them out. So that's where we're at so far. I'm going to do the camera from the other angle. Well, here we are on the British line, and my plan is to spread out a little bit to cover everything. We got to hold out 8 more turns before the Prussians arrive. So right now it's just a matter of time. Let's see what the British far left flank looks like. All right, as the British commander, I have not 2, but 4 cavalry units. And the plan will be to try to stop that giant French cavalry charge if it comes across. The British are very happy with how well that building complex Plaisance is holding on the left flank. No issues there at all. And La Haye Saint hasn't even been attacked yet. So Wellington is doing quite well. He's quite happy. He's got troops moving left and right. And probably at 12 o'clock turn, starting 10 now. So I think I'll do a count of French units, but the French have taken a lot of casualties. Should not have started the main attacks right off the bat at half movement. So we'll do a final recap. Pause the camera here. Well, I hope you're enjoying this Risk 15 millimeters type game. This is the memory of my friend Jim McDonald. This is in no way supposed to be a real fancy, high-tech Waterloo game. This has been a very enjoyable game using Larry Brahm's rules with a few changes. And it's been very relaxing playing a turn or two here and there. And I hope you're enjoying the video. And please remember, this isn't made to be real fancy. It's just Bill's Basement, inviting you down here. And it's been a very enjoyable game. And doing the videos with just a recap after a couple turns is giving me no pressure to be a great YouTube wargamer person. Anyhow, that's it for now. I'm going to play 2 more turns. I'm hoping to complete this game by Thanksgiving night, but we will see. Leave comments, suggestions. Let me know. Should I take all that French cavalry on that center and charge across the field, or should I wait? There's going to be, in about 8 turns, one heck of a lot of Prussians arriving on this flank. Well, like always, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and I hope you're enjoying these Waterloo updates. Thank you.